City Manager Tom Bonfield is now considering what the next step should be in response to unanimous recommendations regarding findings of racial bias and racial profiling by the Durham Police Department. Mayor Bill Bell requested last fall that the Durham Human Relations Commission review allegations brought by residents against the department. The commission held a series of public hearings over a 6-month period of time as part of its review. It presented its findings and recommendations during the City Council's May 22nd work session.
Based on our research, supported by testimony from Durham citizens, we found the existence of racial bias and profiling present in Durham Police Department practices.
Recommendations for improvements were made in 6 different areas, one of which was in regard to police stops and consent searches.
We recommend the Durham Police Department communicate to citizens why they are being stopped or detained. The reason should be documented by the police department in a form that is reviewable by the citizens. We recommend that the written form be required for all searches, all consent searches. This form must be signed by the citizen or detainee and should be available in English and Spanish. We recommend the Durham Police Department require all officers to document with an incident report any encounter that requires a search of a person or property. This report should include a reason for the stop and search.
Another series of recommendations focused on Durham Police Department training.
We recommend that the Durham Police Department collaborate with the National Independent Training Organization, approved by the City Manager and City Council, to create and implement a racial equality training program for the Durham police officers. We recommend that racial equity, mental health, and crisis intervention training be made part of new recruit training. We recommend the Durham Police Department enhance their mental health and crisis intervention training for those officers who interact regularly with the community. We recommend the Durham Police Department job performance evaluations include a review of stop and search data for irregularities in conduct and policy. We recommend a yearly training needs analyst in order to make any adjustments necessary to meet the needs of the community.
Other specific areas for improvement that were noted in the report included giving residents a better understanding and appreciation of the positive work of the department through changes in its communications and community outreach, changes to department policies, specifically that vehicle cameras remain operating at all times and cannot be disabled by an officer, reviewing other cities' diversion initiatives regarding making marijuana arrests a low priority, changes to the Citizens Police Review Board, and changes to the way complaints and internal affairs are handled by making technological improvements and making sure that complaints of retaliation against residents by police officers are properly investigated. The report also made several general recommendations to improve overall community and police relations.
We recommend the Durham Police Department strengthen accountability, both internal and external, regarding racial profiling and bias with the use of measurable benchmarks. We recommend the City of Durham partner with the Human Relations Commission and outside organizations such as Fostering Alternative Drug Enforcement, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, Southern Coalition for Social Justice, etc., to promote a comprehensive program to educate the citizens on their rights in regards to police stops, searches, and their avenues of redress. We recommend the Durham Police Department, as all other governmental departments in the City of Durham, complete a strategic plan which includes community policing initiatives.
It should be noted that the recommendations were not unanimous, and the dissenting commission members will be submitting their own report soon. At the end of the presentation, the City Council asked City Manager Tom Bonfield to bring a timetable for a recommended course of action to its June 16th meeting.